Thank you so much.
Very nice.
And our next poet is Danielle Jones, World Poetry New Westminster Youth Ambassador and host, who has grown up with the World Poetry family. And still, every time I see her, I think we need to be putting books on her head. But anyway, she received the World Poetry New Westminster Youth Ambassadorship a number of years ago. She's been very active reading and volunteering at World Poetry events. She is the author of 2 chapbooks and has written a number of poems in the last few years. She received the Golden Spoon from the Mayor of New Westminster, His Worship Wainwright, while reading a special poem about New Westminster and council chambers in celebration of World Poetry's first year in New Westminster. For several years, she has read at Lit Fest and also co-hosted Open Mic and the Carfree Festival. She has created and sold her own chapbooks, written songs, and continues to share her work. And when we did the 150th anniversary, it was really amazing because I did a poet, like I do a lot of poetry classes for kids where they learn to create their poems and then they actually host their poems. And this was quite a while ago. They hosted at the Orange Room. But Danielle could not come to Irving House to do it, so we did it in the library. She had her own mini workshop. And I never forget, she had all these handmade books that she had made, and she was selling for $1 or $2 a piece. And then the next transformation, she had all these songs that she had been writing. She's just absolutely amazing. And Edna Anderson, the first poet laureate, at the 150th, it's kind of neat because we had the ancient photographs, or the old photographs, and then we had the poets had done a poem about the old photographs. And Edna and Danielle were sitting next to each other, and Edna said to me, "That young lady's going to go far, going to go far." So without further ado, we're honored to have Danielle, and she'll be coming in support of Edna if all possible on the 22nd of April when we celebrate the New Westminster Poet Laureates. So please give a big hand to Danielle. She's big.
Oh my God, Danielle, you're so tall.
Okay, I have 3 things to read today. Okay. You would think that more than 2,000 years into our common era, we would all recognize each other as equals. You would think that humans would be able to accept each other, accept other members of our own species as partners, but instead, we choose to judge. We look at the color of a person's skin, or the shape of their body, or their gender, and we look down on them. No one controls how they are born, whether they're a boy or a girl. But why are we treated so drastically different? I would consider myself a basic human, so why should I not receive basic human rights? To a male equivalent, I will earn approximately 80 cents to his dollar. Even if I have the same skill level and amount of experience, I will make less to do the same task. I am not ashamed of who I am. No one, no boy or girl, should be ashamed of who they are because of outdated gender expectations. Women can play sports, believe it or not, and men can dance beautifully. Until all genders can do what they enjoy without being ridiculed, and women can walk beside men as equals, I will be a feminist, and that is what we're talking about today. This is a poem I wrote called Like a Girl. You run like a girl. Well, I guess that's true, for I run like I have rockets attached to my shoes. You fight like a girl. Yes, that is a fact, for I fight like a grizzly bear who's being attacked. You dance like a girl. That is speaking the truth, for I dance like I am living in eternal youth. You talk like a girl. Definitely correct, for I will not settle for anything less than respect. You laugh like a girl. I suppose that you're right, for when I laugh, I feel as if I'm bathing in holy light. You act like a girl. Well, I would have to agree. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm valid, and I'm free. There's an actress I really like. Her name's Emma Watson, and she's a feminist activist. I really like her, and she put on a speech at the UN for women's rights, and this is just an excerpt from that speech that I really liked. I started questioning gender-based assumptions a long time ago. When I was 8, I was confused for being called bossy because I wanted to direct the plays we put on for our parents, but the boys were not. At 14, I started to be sexualized by certain elements of the media. At 18, my male friends were unable to express their feelings for fear of appealing girly. I decided that I was a feminist, and this seemed uncomplicated to me. But my recent research has shown me that feminism has become an unpopular word. Women are choosing not to identify as feminists. Apparently, I'm among the ranks of women whose expressions are seen as too strong, too aggressive, isolating, anti-man, unattractive even. Why has the word become such an uncomfortable one? I think it's right that I should be able to make decisions about my own body. I think it's right that women should be involved on my behalf in the policies and decisions that will affect my life. I think it's right that socially I'm afforded the same respect as men. Thank you.